going on, everyone? And today I'm really not playing around right here. I usually don't make these types of videos, because this is a, show about sports. The Juice Alert is aimed at bringing you guys some of the best NFL, NBA, MLB content. I haven't really talked baseball in a long time simply because, football and basketball have been going on. And baseball, we may not even have a season. So, until I know that baseball is going to be a real thing, I will, drop some baseball content for you guys. But either way, I appreciate all you guys that have helped this, podcast and this show grow for roughly about a year and a half. The Juice Alert has been around for about a year and a half. You guys are the best. And I roughly only have about 2,000 subscribers. My podcasting numbers are increasing daily. So I appreciate all you guys for supporting me. You guys are the best. But I wanted to use my small little platform to come on here and just talk about some issues today. I don't normally do this, but hey, there's a bell ringing in my mind to say that I need to come out and discuss these things. First, specifically, a lot of people, and my people specifically as well. So I just wanted to talk about some things. With the whole George Floyd situation and all these things, I'm going to say this. Racism is taught. In fact, by age 6, the brain is 90% of its adult size. Let me repeat that. By age 6, your brain is 90% of its adult size. So what does that tell you? These things are being instilled in these young individuals at a very young age. And guess what? It's going to take a lot to get that racist blood out of them, I would say. And slavery ended roughly about 2 centuries ago. The Jim Crow laws ended roughly about 50 years ago, okay? And these types of things are still happening. We still have a long way to go, guys. And we see it all the time. A police officer or someone of that caliber does something unjustified, and they bring up the person's background and race to try to cover these things up. And that's not right, because these things, let me put it this way. Murder is wrong regardless of the race. It's wrong. Plain and simple. And the lady that, kind of brought the whole George Floyd situation to the police basically said that an African American man is threatening me. I'm just going to, summarize it that way, okay? And we are in a society today in which we are judging people and crimes and basically having double standards for certain races just because of skin color. I got news for you guys. If I were to get shot today, my blood is red. White people, Hispanic people, Mexican people, every single person in this world today, their blood is red. We all come from the same cloth. We are all human beings made by the Lord Jesus Christ. And we have these things going on. We still can't figure out equality after all these years. We're still doing things that are unjustified. It's just baffling to me, man. And the whole George Floyd situation, rest in peace to George Floyd. I have his family in my prayers, and pretty much everyone else that's gone through these things. I know that George Floyd is not the only person that has gone through some of these things. For all the people in the world, for all the unmitigated, unjustified crimes, they are all in my prayers. I pray to the Lord about these things. The whole George Floyd situation is an example of racism, sourness, and hatred at the highest level. And that police officer honestly should be in jail. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but you can't justify these things. And if that person were of a darker skin color, do you really think that it would take this long for people to be deciding whether or not he should go to jail, potentially for life? I'm just saying. So all I'm trying to say, guys, is we need to find ways to love people better. We need to reflect on where society is today, because we come a long way, guys, but we still have a lot of growing to do, and it's kind of sad. And those are my basic final thoughts. I'm going to continue to pray. I'm going to continue to treat the people the way I want to be treated. That's what my grandma and my mom have always taught me. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I hope these words of wisdom bring some light to your day. And if you're struggling, go get help, and always keep the Lord as your first priority. This is Ghiman McKinney. I'm signing out. Have a God bless day.